Minister Danny Ayalon. Danny, we do know that Pollard is a spy. He is a traitor. So when he does come to Israel, as he plans on doing, when he lands at Ben Gurion Airport, should he be embraced? Should he be celebrated?
That's a very good point. I don't think, first of all, I think we should all be happy that he's back home. He has paid his dues more than enough. He did do a service for the state of Israel, although the entire approach for him, the entire engagement was totally wrong. But whether to elevate his coming into ceremonies or official welcome, I would say no, because we still have to be very conscious of the feelings of our best friend and ally, the United States, and especially their intelligence and security services.
Obviously, there was a tremendous price for Pollard personally, but also a price, as you know, as a former deputy foreign minister, for U.S. Jews in government positions. The Pollard's being a spy, and his betrayal of the United States put diaspora Jews in very difficult positions.
This is why it was wrong. It was wrong because you cannot put any American Jew in such a position. First of all, I have always said, the Jews of America are Americans first, and they are the most loyal of citizens. And that's why they should not be tackled with such a dilemma. So this was wrong to actually employ him as such, because it goes into the very, very heart of the fear in the past, that came together with anti-Semitism, the sense that the Jews may have dual loyalties, which is not the case. They are Americans first, and of course they have a great love for Israel, which is natural.
Danny, do you think, sir, that the question on motivation here, it still lingers to this day? I mean, Jonathan Pollard was not an ideologue. I mean, he's Jewish. He sold secrets for a lot of money to Israel, but he also expressed interest in selling to other countries too, even to enemies of Israel. He expressed perhaps a desire for the highest bidder. What do you make of that and the fact that he's still celebrated in many circles as a hero?
Well, Jeff, I'm not really aware exactly whether he was trying to, sell his secrets to other countries, or especially enemies of Israel. It is true that he was the one initiating this engagement. He is the one who approached our embassy. Now we know that the embassy should have just shunned him and say, no way we can do it. I think the celebration is because he, at the end of the day, did do service for Israel's security. Some of the intel he provided was very, very instrumental and I would say necessary for counterterrorism on Israel's part against Black September and the PLO. But at the end of the day, the whole episode was wrong. And I think we have learned a lot from it. Now, you know that we have, of course, committed and promised to the United States that we will never collect intelligence on American soil. And we do that. And I can tell you, Jeff, that every prime minister that starts his office, and Prime Minister is in charge of the Mossad, the first issue is to make sure that the head of the Mossad adheres to no collection of intelligence, not only because it's a betrayal of trust, but also, Jeff, and this is the most important point maybe, we do not need it, certainly not now. Maybe in 85 it was a little bit different, but today, when the sharing of intelligence and the cooperation on all facets of security is so strong that you do not need any collection.